my name's Chrissy, I'm a yoga teacher, and for the month of November I meditated every single day, and here's what I learned. I set a challenge at the beginning of November when England followed suit with the rest of the UK and went into a second lockdown. And that challenge was that I was going to live stream a 15-minute meditation every morning at 7:30. I pretty much achieved it. We had some technical difficulties, we had some scheduling changes, but I learned a lot, and I'm going to share with you what I've learned. So the first thing I think I want to mention is that I was guiding these meditations every morning and live streaming them for two reasons. The first reason was I kind of came into lockdown 2 and thought, how can I be of service? What can I do? So I'm going to share some meditation every day, and a few people followed along, and that was really lovely. But the other reason I did it was for accountability. We all know that accountability helps us build habits. The habit of meditating every single day is just as important as the habit of doing your physical yoga every day, or going for your walk every day, or getting your healthy food or drinking enough water every day. And I would really recommend it to you if you want to continue going forward. Find somebody that you can be accountable to. Maybe there's somebody that you can meditate with regularly. My second tip is that I think it's going to be really helpful for me if I continue to always meditate early in the morning. So up until November, I do meditate regularly, but every single day would be a stretch for me usually. What I found is getting it done really early, like one of the first things I do in the morning, meant that it was done for the day, and it really gave me a breather in the morning rather than kind of having that, oh my god, go, stress before starting work in the morning. Yeah, get it done first thing if you can. Then, if you've got time, you can do some more meditating later in the day. I mean, that might be a bit worthy, but you can. Just get it done first thing, eat the frog. So a little bit of counter to the second tip is my third tip, which is before you do your meditation in the morning, do some physical yoga first. Now, physical yoga, what could that mean? It could mean that you're doing your 90-minute Ashtanga Primary Series 1 at dawn. For me, it meant that I followed a 21-day yoga challenge with a really great online yoga teacher called Liv in Leggings, and it was just 20 minutes of kind of a hatha yoga, just a general all abilities yoga practice in the morning. It could mean that you just go for a quick walk with the dog, or you just do some really gentle sun salutations. So in the past, if I meditate in the morning, I kind of wake up, roll out of bed, sit straight down on my mat, and I do my meditation first thing. And the problem with that is, if you are a heavy sleeper and you have lots of melatonin still in your head, and you're still all kind of like snuggly and a bit dozy, then there is a danger that when you sit back down and you start to meditate, your brain is going to go back into that kind of cozy half asleep mode. Having a little bit of physical exercise before you sit down and you do your morning meditation, for me, this was a bit of a revelation. I felt a lot more kind of like I was tuning in to that calm, still, focused, concentrated, conscious awareness that we're trying to achieve through our meditation. I found that that was a lot more accessible, being a little more awake. Another tip that I think I'm going to share with you, and it might be a bit of a controversial one, is I would, if possible, avoid any technology. Now this flies in the face of what works for a lot of people, and what works for a lot of people is apps like Headspace, Insight Timer. And if that is working for you, or it's something you want to try, go for it. Totally go for it. But what I mean is, if you're picking up the phone and scrolling through YouTube, trying to find the perfect guided meditation for whatever mood you think you're in today, then before you know it, you're going to be watching kind of like videos of dogs do the funniest things or whatever. I found even with the meditations that I guided through on the live streams during November, if I put a backing track on Spotify for some of the chakra meditations, for instance, that was kind of taking my attention to, okay, I've got this soundtrack playing and I've got, a speaker to worry about, and then the speaker's connection to the device that's playing the music, and then it's all too much tech. Just keep it simple. Learn 1 or 2 styles of meditation that you can do anywhere with nothing but yourself and maybe a timer on your watch. Just meditate for time. We did a breathing practice, and pranayama is not quite technically meditation, breath work isn't technically meditation, but the concentration of counting your breaths, that is meditation in a form. So it can be something as simple as that. Keep it simple, avoid the tech if you can, unless it's really working for you. So those are my 4 tips. In quick summary, have some accountability. Do it first thing in the morning, but do it after some physical yoga or some kind of movement. And where possible, keep it nice, free range, organic, unplugged meditation. A simple one that you've learned to do yourself. My feelings about it is I feel a lot more connected with that meditation practice. The yoga way, the 8-limbed way, the physical shapes on the mat is just one of 8 things that we need to be observing or practicing. And meditation is another one that is equally as important. So your meditation practice, if you've done your meditation for the day, you've done your yoga for the day. So just remember that the asana practice, the physical yoga, is just to make sure your body is well enough to carry you through life and sit still to do meditation. I really feel more mental clarity. I feel like there's a really nice bit of space now between my thoughts, my feelings, and how I react and behave. I feel a little bit more calm, a little bit more aware. I've really enjoyed it. I hope this video has been useful. I'm really always so intrigued to learn new meditation techniques and hear how people are getting on. So do let me know in the comments what your experiences have been with meditation, where you're going to go with it from here. I'm always really intrigued about it. It's something I'm on a journey of learning about. As always, take really good care of yourself. Like, subscribe. I'm sure there'll be more about meditation on this channel soon. Thanks, Namaste.